What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, we have another fantastic goodie. The goodies from the 2019 MEGO meet continues to roll in. Today, for your viewing pleasure, we have another fantastic action figure from Diversified Specialists Incorporated in the American Frontier toy line. We bring you Sitting Bull. And yes, this sticker is driving me crazy. Guys, we hope everybody's having a fantastic day. We're hanging out here in the museum and we're checking out our American Frontier 8-inch action figure, Sitting Bull, from Diversified Specialists Incorporated. This is a figure that I picked up from super collector Scott Brown at the 2019 MEGO meet in beautiful Columbus, Ohio, a few weeks ago. And it was a no-brainer for me when I saw these figures. They were in fantastic condition. I'm an M.I.B. collector. And before you say anything, where's the bow? I'll show you. Right behind his back. Do the math, guys. Is that an error? Was it packaged like that? We don't know. But at any rate, it's sealed. We'll take it. Guys, I am getting hooked on these American Frontier Western historical figures. A subscriber mentioned in the comment section of our last American Frontier figure video that these figures look like they're from the 1970s. They look very MEGO-ish. And I absolutely agree with him 100%. Very retro look to these figures, but these figures were not produced in the 1970s. These figures were produced in the 1990s. This is from 1994. So he had an excellent point there. There's some moccasins there. The material used on the clothing, the pants here. Look at the piping going up the side of the pants. Look at the design. The attention to detail was absolutely fantastic on these figures. Scott Brown gave me a fantastic deal on these figures. I bought in bulk with him, so I got a great deal with Scott. These figures were loaded with accessories. Yes, I've been asked if I'm going to be adding more of these figures to the museum. Look at the arrows. How cool is that? Yes, we will be adding more of these beautiful figures to our museum collection. The head sculpt is fantastic. I believe the head sculpt looks a lot like our last one, our Geronimo figure. I think it was the same head sculpt. Guys, what do you think of our American Frontier 8-inch Sitting Bull action figure? Do you have this figure? Do you remember this figure? Guys, I don't remember this toy line from the 1990s. I was purely into G.I. Joe at the time, and maybe comic books and a few other toy lines, like the 12-inch Star Wars figures. But for the most part, I just wasn't into other toy lines until I started my museum, and I set out with the goal and the mission to add as many toy lines, mint in box, mint on package, mint on card, to our museum, and create this museum so people could see, collectors could see how these toys were meant to be seen for the very first time on toy store shelves across the country. Let's turn this card around. The card's in fantastic condition. Get you a blown out look here of the card. Diversified Specialists Incorporated. Let's get you a year. 1994. Made in China. Here's the photo that's on the front. It's being blocked because of the price tag has been torn off, and in such a way where it's really blocking the picture. The picture's fine, the card's fine. It's just the price tag. This toy line also puts me in a mindset, like I said before, the Gabriel from the 1970s, the Gabriel Lone Ranger toy line, which is, and everybody that knows me and knows my channel knows that I am a huge fan of Lone Ranger, the Lone Ranger. Gives you a little background on Sitting Bull. And these are historic photos taken of Sitting Bull. So these were very, educational action figures as well. The collectors love the close-ups. Look at the war paint. Absolutely gorgeous. Said outfits in fantastic condition. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. There's not a lot of articulation from what I'm being told in my research. Definitely less than 14 points of articulation on this figure. But this figure was, for its time, was truly a fantastic figure. But you think 1994, 8-inch action figure from 1994, MEGO had not yet returned. So a lot of toy companies were really getting in on the fun of producing 8-inch action figures. And building a revenue stream due to it. But we wanted just to bring this American Frontier Sitting Bull 1994 action figure to you today. Now, we pride ourselves on adding beautiful toy lines and action figures to our museum for your viewing pleasure. Guys, you know the routine. More fun on the way. God bless. And keep